don't know if you can see, I realise I've just gotten up. I look a mess. But it's snowing! It's so Christmassy, it's snowing! Very lightly, but it's snowing! Good morning. I'm Rosa, and this is honestly Vlogmas 2020, day 5? God. So I don't know if I'm going to put this in the vlog, but I'm making myself some food. I was literally just chucking what I've got, and I decided I'm making myself a version, the shepherd's pie version. Basically mash. I throw some leeks, onions, garlic, and I'm going to break up a Beyond Meat burger as a leafy bit, basically. So that's the plan. Look how fluffy that is. Should we give her a taste? That is good. Oh, she's thick. Oh, can't wait to put this in the oven later. So, it looks like a mess. I hope you enjoyed this little recipe I made up. Not really a recipe. Did not measure a single thing, just literally threw what I had in the fridge and the cupboards together. But that was my vegan shepherd's pie thingy that I made up. I did make it yesterday, but yesterday's video was way too long, so I thought I'd bung it in here. Hopefully this one won't be too long either, so we'll find out. Okay. Evening. It has been a day. So, put my lippy on. I've got a gin. It was gin and tonic, but it's gin and lemonade, so cheers. It is Friday, the end of the week. It's almost my birthday, and it has been one hell of a day. It started off with pure joy and excitement because there was snow coming down from the heavens, which was fantastic. Then I decided, oh, I kind of need to do a EU settlement thing because, if some of you don't know, I am half French, half English, and I only have a French passport because I never thought I'd have to sort out being an English citizen. So I then go to look it up, and then I realise maybe I need to go down a different route because I don't want it to cut me off from getting my English passport. And long story, I may cover it later on, but I just got majorly panicked and fed up because I went round and round in circles on the government website and couldn't find out really anything that helped because it was just so confusing. There was so much conflicting information. I called up Citizens Advice, spent most of the afternoon on the phone, either on hold or for them trying to work it out. They didn't know what to do. I have now gone through such a range of emotions as I recently just had a phone call from an immigration advisor, and she basically just told me to go ahead and apply for an English passport. So I think we're going to be okay. I am exhausted. I have not done any uni work the past 2 days. I don't plan on doing any uni work this weekend because it is my birthday weekend and I deserve some time off. Will I stress about it? Absolutely. So I think we should get down to the Q&A. I thought I'd also try one of the My Vegan protein squares, chocolate and berry flavour. Let's give that a go. Look at that. Kind of pretty. It's quite dense, very nut bar-ish, very solid, not too sweet. That's quite nice. I can't really say I taste the berries. I mean, there is a kind of sweetness that I can't put my finger on, which must be the berry flavour, but I can't see any bits. I like it. Would I buy it again? Not sure. Undecided. Right, let's get into it. So, I put up a question box on Instagram yesterday, with some questions in, which is great. And I said I'd also reply to comments today, so bear with me. My first question box one, it's not actually a question or an assumption, but my best mate Harriet put goddess with a heart. So thank you, Harriet. Not quite what I was looking for, but I appreciate the sentiment. Much love. Unless you're assuming I was a goddess, and as far as I'm aware, I'm pretty human. Vegan Tortor, Victoria, put you struggle to talk to others about your feelings and open up about mental health struggles. I'm quite an open book, as I think most of you are aware. So I'm not too sure. I mean, in a way, she's right and she's wrong, because I am very open if I'm having a down day. I mean, with my friends, if someone asks me how I am, I'm not like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm like, yada yada yada, all of this is wrong. I do tend to flirt and don't really have a filter. I think I don't validate my own mental health struggles as well as I do others, maybe. Like, it's taken me into maybe this year to realise I do suffer from my anxiety. I just thought, oh no, I'm just having a bit of a bad time, or I'm having an anxious moment. It's like I've seen those memes sort of floating around like, oh, my anxiety is not that bad, and it's all these things and they're just really common things, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe I do suffer from it. So you're both wrong and right, so kinda. Got a message from one of my course mates, Paloma. What are your plans after uni? So ideally, I mean, like, no one knows what's going to happen at the moment in the world. I would love to go travelling. I want to go and visit Southeast Asia, India. I want to go to New Zealand. I want to go to Scandinavia. I want to visit as much of the world as possible before everything goes to shit, before we're not allowed to, or I don't know. I want to go and see the world. Also, while I'm still young and don't have responsibilities of whatever comes my way. I feel very stuck in England at the moment, and I just want to get on a plane and arrive somewhere hot. So, my plans after uni: go travelling, maybe do a master's, maybe. I don't know if that's the general uni panic of, oh my god, I'm halfway through and maybe I want to continue doing it for a bit longer. Especially, I haven't really had a normal experience of uni so far. The end of last year got interrupted by COVID. All of this first semester has not been normal, and even the first semester last year wasn't normal because we had strikes and it was just a bit hectic. So yeah, maybe I'd like a normal year at uni. So maybe I might do a master's, we'll see. I hope that answers your question. I've got a few repeat assumption makers, which is great. Susie has put, you're super creative. And yeah, I'd like to think so. I have many passions. Most of them are in the creative sphere. If you don't know already, obviously I'm studying creative writing at uni. Well, English lit and creative writing, but creative writing is the important bit. I am aspiring aerialist, so hoop and trapeze so far, and obviously I do pole. I don't know if I've already mentioned, but I do make clothing in my spare time sometimes. And I love drawing, I love singing. I did used to want to be an actor. It might still come back, you never know. So yeah, I'd say I'm pretty creative. You hate makeup. She says as she wears red lippy. I'm definitely not a big makeup person. Most of the time I don't wear any makeup at all. A lot of social media content I do without makeup. I'm learning to like my face without makeup. And I think as an early teen I was always one of the, well, I was a horse girl, so I was hanging around with horses and ponies in the mud and had zero interest in makeup. So yeah, you're kind of right. I don't hate it because I do find it fun putting it on every now and then. So tomorrow I'm going out for my birthday and I'm going to be doing my makeup to my best of my abilities, and I like the effect that I can get and how it can sort of bring out your features. But makeup's not my biggest thing and I'm not the best at it, and I could not deal with having to put makeup on a daily basis. It's not for me. No. So you're kind of right. Another assumption is you love Christmas. I wouldn't say I love it. I have a mixed relationship with it. When I was a kid, I loved it. Like any kid does, it's magical. And it was magic. The magic of it was more the Christmas tree going up and all the lights and the smells and the food. It was less about, I mean, obviously the gifts were kind of magical when you're little. You're like, it just appear under the Christmas tree. I'm not religious, so there isn't that for me. After my dad died, I didn't really, the magic was a bit lost. Obviously, my mother and I were both grieving, and at the moment, for me, back home, it's just me and my mum. So it can be a bit lonely. Sometimes, because obviously it's dark and wintry, it can be a bit depressing as well, especially if you're both not feeling great. Last year we had a really good Christmas, I'd say. I think it was the first good Christmas in a few years. I think it was last year anyway. God, I can't remember. So I wouldn't say I love it. I don't hate it. I used to be a bit anti-Christmas for a little while. I really do not enjoy the capitalist side of it. I think there is so much waste and it's so unsustainable, and I hate feeling obligated to consume, but just because it's a certain time of year. So what I love about it is having the smell of a Christmas tree indoors and putting little fairy lights up everywhere. I love that warm glow. I love making mince pies and eating them. Mulled wine I do enjoy. I do like the Christmas music, not the more, now this is going to sound judgy, but not the like tacky, like more pop songs. I like Michael Bublé and those kind of old-fashioned Christmas songs. I love, makes me feel warm inside. But it's more about the feeling and being cozy rather than the things, if you get what I mean. I hope that makes sense. Lauren Holly has asked, what do you do for Christmas? And what are your Christmas traditions? So, we keep it quite small. It's just me and my mum. Me and my mum are French. Obviously I grew up part in a multilingual and cultural household. So in France, people tend to celebrate more like the evening before, like Christmas Eve, but like kind of like at midnight, you'd like stay up and give presents like in the evening, I think, just from what I've gathered, rather than Christmas Day. And I know a lot of other European countries do things on Christmas Eve. So we tend to have like a chill evening the night before, maybe have some mulled wine or something, have a fire on and sort of sit and cozy and watch a film. And we don't have any set traditions exactly, we just sort of take it easy and chill. Ooh, I'm gonna need a drink. Here is a juicy question. Susie says, you're loving being single again. So, I haven't really addressed this online. I tend to keep my personal life, I know I share a lot and I don't have any filter, but some things I keep very private. I did go through a breakup during lockdown. Lockdown number 1, not lockdown number 2. God, that's a mouthful. And some of you may have noticed when I took some time off, I was not in a great space of mind, or I was very low. And so, yes, I am now single again. It's taken time for me to be okay by myself. I am the kind of person that's always been in a relationship, literally since my late teens. Always been in long-term relationships, and I think this is the longest I've not been, which is bad. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing. So I'm just using now as the time to learn how to be by myself, and just enjoying being at uni. So yeah, I'm learning to do things just for me, sort of. So yeah, I'd say I am now. I wasn't obviously before, but I'm getting there. Let's look at the comments. So I do apologise to the people that I have liked their comment and then just left it and not replied. It's because I'd rather reply to it like vocally. Otherwise it gets a bit samey, but like, oh thanks, or you know. And I feel like it feels more personal. Eleanor Lees commented under my Halloween party video. She put, oh man, now is really not an amazing time to be a student. I'm glad you're making the best of things and managed to enjoy Halloween. Yeah, I was really lucky that I live in a flat with a lot of people, so we were able to have a party between us and it not feel a bit dead and a bit, you know. Oswin said, hey, nice video. I don't know many UEA YouTubers. Lol, I liked and subbed. Oh, thank you very much. No, I've not met any YouTubers here yet. Obviously not that we've been meeting anyone at all at the moment, but which is kind of a shame. But it'd be cool to meet some like local YouTubers, and see when we're allowed to meet and maybe do some collabs. I think that'd be really fun. I've got a comment under my 10 things I don't tell you about being a mature uni student. This video's been doing quite well, so I'm quite happy with that. Amy97 says, hi, I might be starting university next year and I'll be 23 years old. I'm really scared because I'm worried I'll be the only older student on the campus and people will treat me as an old lady or an outsider. Are there any other older students in your university? How did you find making friends with the age difference, or did you not find the age difference to be a problem? Thank you. So I was your age when I started uni too. I was 23. The way I went about it was a bit different last year. I only lived in a flat with one other girl who was also older. So yes, there are loads of older students on campus. It's a real mixed bunch, and a lot of older students I think do come here as well, because it's such a nice uni. Some of them obviously, if they're local, won't live on campus. It'd be a bit different, but there are some who do live on campus. I did. Funnily enough, so I loved living with my old flatmate last year. It was very quiet and like chilled. But I'm also really loving living here this year in a bigger flat, and everyone apart from one person is younger than me. And actually it's not that big of an issue. My closest friends here in my flat are younger than me, and it doesn't make a difference. So I wouldn't worry too much. Like, there is an opportunity to like meet some really lovely people and find your people here. People on your course might even be your age or older, so I wouldn't worry too much. I thought coming into it as a 23-year-old, I thought I'd be like really old and like seen as like the older or the outside, but I'm not. And there are people here that are older than me, and yeah, don't worry too much. If you're looking for a quieter life, then maybe opt for the quieter living, and then you'll be put in with some people who are more your speed. There are older students, and you just be able to live a little quieter. Or if you want to be able to party, you can still fit in with the younger ones. Like, everyone's here for the same reason, and like no one wants to be lonely. Unless you're a real loner, then that's fine. But that people will be willing to make friends with you. I've made some really lovely friends here, and I'm really grateful that I'm in this accommodation. I'm Sophie Avery, one of my flatmates. Hi. She put amazing video, can't wait for the next. That kind of support I just love. I love it when people I actually know in person go out of their way to watch my videos, so I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, it means a lot. Oh, before I forget, advent calendar. What day are we on? 4. Ghana produces 20% of the world's cocoa. I did not know that. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon to be notified every time I post, which is every day at 4:30 p.m. for the festive period. And leave any comments below. I will try and get back to them. I feel like I've caught up now, finally. And let me know what you liked. Let me know any festive things you'd like me to see me do, as I do need some ideas, please. And keep up the kindness, my friends.